We did it, everyone. After numerous delays, the hype of the Justice League Snyderverse Extended Edition coming and going years ago, Mezco has finally gotten out their Zach Snyder Justice League 3-pack. So let's find out if the wait, the long, long wait, was worth it. You know me, I'm a huge fan of Mezco giving us these collectible tins. So I got mine from Entertainment Earth. But yes, I'm a big fan as always. Love that tin. All right, so out of the box now. You know I am a stickler for directions. So let's get through that real quick. So we have the flash. There we go. So the lightning effects will snap on there. Ooh, a light up mother box. That is exciting. Very nice. And then Batman has the grappling hooks that plug in different types. I've been used to this for other types of Mezco Batman before, so that's great. Certificate of authenticity. Thank you very much. Those are the boys. All right, squad goals. Let's go. And upon removing our three gentlemen here, we have the lightning effects and the mother box and Batman stuff. If you're just finding me through this review, I'd like to take you through the entire experience. I know that's like a internet thing, but I really love giving you my initial thoughts. So, oh man, just out of the box, yay. Interesting, okay, good. Sorry, feeling that? Ooh, all right, interesting. But there's the boys out of the box. Hands for the Flash, Batman with the grappling gun down so, and the hands for Superman. This is very exciting. Can't wait to see that head sculpt. I haven't had a really good Cavill figure yet, and there's been so many options out there, but because I went in on this set, I've had to sit and wait for this version. I passed on the Mafex. I had an earlier Batman v Superman one that just was not great whatsoever. So yeah, the Cavill I think I'm most excited for out of this group, but man, I also love that Ben Affleck suit. And let's be honest, the Flash, that's about what Ezra's gonna get out of me right now. Ooh, that is a fantastic head sculpt. I've seen some really, truly wonderful customs out there, but wow, this is far better than I imagined from the promotional material. Wow, that is, to me, just spot on. I'm hoping he doesn't have something on his nose there, but I think mine might. That is upsetting. A little bit. All right, I'll have to figure out something to do there. But look at this black suit Superman. Okay. Now I want to shout out my friend Steph, aka Detour Customs. He had his open at ToyCon, New Jersey, and his initial criticism was these ankles on Superman. So, that is very interesting, and I'm not happy with it at all. And that's what he warned me about. So you will get some side to side, but it doesn't look like I'm getting any movement down. And that's what he was saying. Like, how are you supposed to do classic Superman flight poses when you can't point the finger? Oh man. All right, I don't want to push that at all. And again, this is something that in my reviews, sometimes I end up discovering something new later on, but that's where I will then update you on the community tab over on my channel as well as over on Instagram. But I am not happy with that initially. We'll have to see how it is on Batman. But you do have a wired cape. Oh, look at the size of that. That is gorgeous. Nice feel, very thin wire, but this is just like the Superman capes for the comic. And yeah, the comic one. So that thin wire there, but that is cool. All right, you're gonna be able to get what you want out of it. And now for some movement. I mean, all of the latest Mezcos that I've been purchasing have been feeling really good out of the box. Oh yeah, these base bodies. Oh, look at that Superman crunch. I feel like I gotta be careful with that. Oh man, that was epic. So yeah, that's a really deep crunch on that soups. You will get the double jointed to there. Double jointed. I don't want to push that again with Mezco stuff. I don't want to stretch out that fabric, but that is cool. But this ankle thing is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. But then for this type of stuff, maybe it won't be. Oh, he looks good. He does look good. He looks good in black. And now, oh, just to show you what that looks like. Ooh, boy, I love that. So it doesn't light up, doesn't need to. And there we go. There is a third awesome Henry Cavill head right there. Cavill? I always said Henry Cavill. But that's another great one. Look at that, jeez. So good. What a great, I really liked his performance as a Superman. So 3 head sculpts and sets of hands. Love that raised texture over there. That is definitely like a harder plastic piece on here over the typical, you know, Mezco kind of pajama-like vibe of their textured clothing. But again, it's very stretchy, like Spider-Man 2099. Gonna be able to move around really well. Shouldn't impede. He's still got his big old biceps right there, those 27-inch pythons. Going back to the ankles, that is a bummer. You do get some boot cut though, boot rotation there. Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna have to do some more research. But yeah, Superman, wow, incredible. You get 3 head sculpts, you get the set of hands. So that was part of the allure of this set, was that you were getting 3 Mezcos, which at the time were retailing for around $80, $85. So the fact that at this point, when I received this is actually a pretty good deal for 3 Mezco figures at around $260. Now here is another guy I was really looking forward to owning, to the point where I even got rid of my McFarlane Batfleck, but here he is. All right, where Cavill, I feel like they nailed Cavill's likeness. This is not great. It's not terrible. It looks decent. Like, it does look like a Ben Affleck adjacent type look, but not as good as it could have been. I mean, really, when you compare the two, one is Henry and one is Benjamin Affleck. So this is a cape that just kind of caught me off guard with the feel of it once I took it out. Oh, that is nice. That is a big old cape there. But this is cool. All right, it's not quite as thick as previous Mezco capes with that kind of pleather. It is thinner, but that'll be good because it's that thin wire. So you want to be able to get that posed up well. Okay, I see you. So now let's swing this back around. Let's take a look at the details here. Once again, that hard kind of rubber plastic on there. Let's get him moving. Okay, again, there's spots on here on this Mezco suit that like I'm going to want to immediately return him to neutral posing. You don't want to leave any of these type of figures posed up. I mean, do what you want to do, but I don't, because I don't want to crease or wrinkle or tear. So get some nice movement there, a little bit tighter because of this material as opposed to Superman and the stitching, but you still, as you can see, get some really nice range of movement. And then a double jointed elbow. Utility belt looks good. Looks like that will be able to come off too. I mean, the design is awesome. And he does have better, no, he does not. Oh, this one does. So maybe I'm gonna have to work this in, but it's still not great to there. So you get some movement. Maybe I have to heat those ankles up a little bit, but yeah, not as great on the ankle pivoting. That stinks. That being said, Mezco hasn't ever really blown me away with their ankles and pegs. Even a figure like Vapor, That's just the ball peg that's down in there, and I've always struggled with his boots as well. So maybe that's what's in there. It probably is a ball joint, but that is going to be very limiting for some of the things that you want to do. Let's go check out some of the other head sculpts right now. Oh yeah. See, now I dig this one a lot. I know that there are other custom heads that are out there. I believe 5K Toys has something that I'm contemplating because it looks pretty, but then this head looks pretty good. I mean, that's what he looked like, right? Like, at least in the mask, that little angry grit teeth. I think that looks pretty sharp. And here is the third and final for Batfleck. You can even see some stubble on there, painted in there. So I dig the two masked head sculpts a lot. The unmasked, you know, I'll live with it. For toy photography, it's not like I'll be going to use it all that often, but definitely these two are sick. I really like the details and the grimace. I just like this costume. I really like this Batman costume. I think they did such a great job with it. And rather than get into all of the nitty-gritty for this particular review, showcasing the hands that he comes with, and I'm actually a huge fan. I just noticed this. That's awesome. The fact that it's just a hand already holding a Batarang. I can't tell you how many Batarangs I worry about losing or can't fit into the hands the way I want them to. So that's really clutch. Big fan of that. Really like the paint over here on the knuckles. And there's of course the grappling gun. Let's take a look at that one real quick. Yeah, very detailed, very neat. Again, all Mezco stuff. So sharp, so awesome. And wouldn't you know it, both in real life and in figure form, Ezra's Flash is just as problematic in the toy space. For this one, it's due to this, I mean, really amazingly detailed piece, this whole chest harness, but this is all wrapped around. Again, there's the fabric suit underneath. Really awesome, but guess what? Can't twist or bend or crunch and get any of that articulation that Batman and Superman have with their fabric costumes. And again, those bucks move really well. Now this is interesting. Double jointed knees here. No fabric underneath. Maybe it just comes down into there because that's fabric suit right at the butt and the cod piece and everything. But that's very interesting. Yeah, so you can see the fabric there, but then not down to the knees. So it stops somewhere down in there. But that means the knees do work really well. And nope, we're still dealing with the Mezco ball peg, so limited on the feet. He looks great. I mean, I never disliked this costume. I thought this costume looked sharp for the most part. I'm gonna be excited to see with all of the lightning effects. And again, he's Flash. Like, all things aside, this is the Flash from this universe, and I am happy to have him. But even with the arms, the fabric stops here, but capped by this bicep piece. So you just got the exposed joint there. Just interesting choices. And you can move the shoulders up, and you can see like the little elastic strap down in there. So you can get that movement. I mean, he looks great. Look at that head sculpt. Looks good. And I don't even mind that they didn't include an unmasked version, let's be honest. So no unmasked head sculpt there, but this is the second one right here. Not crazy difference, but you can see it in the eyes. This guy is a little bit more like freaked out, shocked, surprised. This guy's more ready to run into action. And here we go, show a couple things in the top tray. Those are the Flash hands. I like that he does come with a pointer finger hand, so that's nice. He got his running hands, posing hands, so there we go. Surprised only one pointing hand, but you know, I guess you don't need two. And then this one too, we have the Parademon blaster. So very nice job on that as always, gorgeous. And for now, this is where we're gonna stop. This is more of an unboxing and impressions rather than one of my full-blown reviews. The bottom line is, if you are a fan of the Snyderverse, these two guys, even with their ankle problems, are must-haves. I never got the Mafex versions of either of these. I was waiting for the cloth goods. I love my Mezcos. These two guys are truly fantastic. Ezra cannot move well at all with that torso piece, so that will be somewhat problematic. I do plan on revisiting these figures as soon as I can for some toy photography. I do plan on getting into some posing. So this is only part one of my unboxing experience. The next round will be toy photography based, and we'll go from there. I really can't wait to mess around with the Lightning and the Mother Box, the Batman stuff. I mean, I'm amped. Was it worth the wait? For me, yeah. I love the Zach Snyder world, even if his version still could have been better. I'm happy I have this set. Depending on your mileage here with Ezra, if he turns your stomach, if you just don't want this figure, if you've already heard, oh, no way, I don't want, just because he won't be fun to pose, then yeah, the cost of these two then shoot up tremendously, and I wouldn't say it'd be worthwhile. If you can snag either of these two guys solo, great. I'm happy I have this guy myself, but that's a me thing. So if you're just finding me, yeah, I do like to enjoy the toys and the things I spend my money on. But not great. I'll deal with him. Awesome. And you can look forward to future posing and toy photography videos with this set. I'm very excited about that. And that's going to be it for now. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was able to help you with any buying decisions if you were on the fence about these guys. So that's going to be it for today. And just a reminder, I stream about toys every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Hope to see you in the chat one of these days. Thanks again for watching. Peace.